Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Spray, spray, spray.
Keep spraying him, keep spraying him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, where's that at?
Here we go. Here comes the first round.
Okay.
Don't wipe.
Okay.
Just block. Just block. Okay, fresh towel. Here. So on top of your head, I'm just gonna block this off. Man, you are quiet.
He's tough.
Fresh towel, here you go. I'll get some more towels. I'll be right back. Do you want to sit down?
No,
Can you open your eyes at all?
little bit.
Okay. There you go. Blot, blot, blot. How's that compared to pepper spray?
Ooh. Well, I like the recovery so far.
That's the best part.
Still, pretty intense pain, if I'm honest. But eyes are opening up a lot faster. Feeling a lot of, actually pretty good burning, like here. I don't know if you got on that.
Yeah, you got it all over.
Yeah, it's not like horrible, but it's kind of feels like tight muscles almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then face is obviously very uncomfortable, but the eyes are actually feeling pretty good. It just feels like that pretty bad sunburn right now.
There's a chair here if you want to sit upright.
I'm trying. I don't want to go down farther. I don't know, like they'll see it all.
Can you open your eyes good, Nate?
Yeah, yeah. Eyes are pretty good now. At first, I don't know. Felt like a minute and a half was pretty. Once it hit, it hit. It wasn't like OC where I can keep going. Once it finally got in there,
And it's been just 3 minutes, 15 seconds since we started the camera.
yeah, I can get up and walk
ordeal.
around right now. If you want me to
Yep.
do that, I just was trying to step over. I
Yep.
mean, I can walk around now. That I wouldn't be out of a bucket or with a hose right now. I mean, I could stop altogether, but I'd rather not because it feels better with water moving.
Right.
But yeah, that part's pretty impressive. Once it hit me, I don't know if it was a second spray or what, but it got in my eyes more. And then I did get some in my mouth, and that made it a little difficult for breathing, a little bit more than OC for me, what I've experienced, because that was more, I've never had the aerosol-based one. I've had stream and the foam, but with the stream and with the foam, you get to that point where it's a little bit, you know, anxious, kind of panicky, so you got to redirect your breathing. This was just like a little bit in my mouth, and it's going, okay, it's a little difficult to breathe, but that's why I wasn't talking much, because I was concentrating on keeping my breathing going and going slow, because I knew if I was, let's see, there's some more nastiness coming out of there. Well, if I had a sinus infection, it's probably good anyway.
Cleared you out.
Yeah, I actually want
There's a
to
fresh
see what
towel.
thank you. What
Probably good.
looks like.
What do you
Yeah,
guys
it's
think
red.
compared to being in the room when somebody's OC?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
Well, I didn't taste nothing, feel nothing, smell nothing.
You can barely smell it. Sorry, I came at him because he was a aggressor, so I figured.
Yes.
Yeah, even when I had him at shoulder's length right there on the second one, sprayed right there, I still not.
Didn't, yeah, and that's the key. If there's not the cross contamination to the person spraying or anybody else in the room. The actual one in the hospital had a bunch of nurses there and the security guy, and nobody was affected except the guy they
So
sprayed.
does that have like, is that just my snot and stuff coming out that's like that, or is that actually a little bit yellow tinge to the solution that comes out?
Yeah, the CS does have a little bit of a yellowish.
Which is nice, cause I could tell when I'm blotting off that it looks like.
Yeah. You're gonna see you got a little bit on your earlobe right.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, 'cause I could-
Did you get any on your hands?
No,
Anybody else?
nothing like an irritant, nothing.
Lick it.
Yeah. I wish I hit the car and then crash. Oh my god.
Once it worked, it worked, but like I said, OC I can keep fighting through longer. Well, you saw it brought me to my knees, so.
Did it bring it to your knees because of pain? Or?
Yeah, the pain in the eyes.
Yeah.
The pain in the eyes. It wasn't, because I could have kept going with the breathing part. Like, I could have kept going, but once, I don't know, just jabbing right in my dang eyes. So.
So it doesn't give you the suffocation sense?
No, I didn't have that. It definitely affected my breathing, and I don't think it was from the pain though, because that was just intense. Like, you have clamping shut with OC spray, but a lot of times you can kind of still fight through. It's more of an irritant. This wasn't it wasn't just an irritant. It was, I really couldn't open up my eyes. But it was weird that blotting without having my eyes open yet still relieved that on my eyes so much faster, and then I still felt the residual outside, and I still do more, but my eyes are completely fine, even though they probably don't look like it being red. Yeah, and right now my eyes feel completely fine. So that was the first thing that felt better, and I'm sure that was the first thing I was blotting, because that was where the intense pain was. But the rest of it just is that burn kind of on my neck, ears a little bit. The rest of my face is a little bit red, but that's just like a regular sunburn now. This is
sensitive areas of the neck
Yeah.
and skin.
So yeah, that is I would do that again. OC spray, well, you know me with OC spray, I'd rather have that than a taser, but this, I would rather have this than both. But it was, keep spraying, because I think that was the problem at first. Just keep it's not like we're used to OC, we spray and short bursts at that distance, where this just douse them with it. Yeah, I got it in my ear.
And that's, if you remember the one video I showed, they had the big guy, former football player. And
Yeah.
and that was his partner just doing the little spurts at him, they're both security. And it took a few more steps before he went down, where people that just lay on the steady stream usually drops them quicker.
Well, and it's also, when you have that steady stream, that's also kind of that distraction, and, you got that steady stream coming at you, you still have to kind of deal with it. Even if it's not quite affecting you yet, but man, once it hit, it hit. It hit quick, quicker than OC would, because I could go through the whole, push aggressor off, go handcuff them, do some baton strikes, things like that. This,
You weren't able to do anything.
and from the videos I saw, it was kind of that same thing where it kind of down your knees, but that's what you want to do. You're like, crap, all right. Who's around to give me that? This stuff. Yeah. Who's around to get that off of me? So I'm thoroughly impressed.
Was it
No
the
offense,
second
but
spray that did you in, or was it the first spray
I
being
don't-
on you for a while?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll have to look back at it. I know once I got in close there, it kind of hit after I gave a couple of pushes, and I don't know if when he pulled back and hit me again right there or not, or if it just got in my eye. Oh yeah, there's a lot behind my ear. That's why it's
About 13 to 15 seconds before you took a knee.
Okay.
From the time it started spraying.
Yeah, I think I stopped aggressing a little bit before that, but before I was kind of like, ooh. Yeah. Which I still feel it's superior to OC in that realm, and it just be a different training for us to train our officers
How to
or
deliver it.
how to deliver the spray. Don't do the short bursts. Make sure you're doing a continual spray, and which is almost nicer to train people that way instead of worrying about gauging your burst. It's until the threat is neutralized. Just make you just keep spraying.
We'll have an officer that will be happy to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't want to put words in your mouth, but man, I had the same experience after OC, except the nurse that sprayed me did not do so with any amount of mercy. She just kept going until I went down.
I think I saw your video on there for the training video you had.
With the blue gun, yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, same experience. That's why I'm here, it's different.